Howdy y'all, it's Carl. Welcome back to the bathroom. I know it's been a while and I'm sure you've missed me. No. Seriously though, it's been a while since I've made a shave video. I'm still doing the wet shaves, I'm still digging them. Just haven't really felt the need to make a video in a while. But figured I'd do it today, because why the heck not? If you hear anything, it is storming like crazy outside, so we're getting a lot of thunder and lightning. So if you hear a loud boom, that's what it is. My apartment didn't blow up or anything like that. We've been getting a ton of rain down here in Texas, and it's been nuts. There's flooding all over the place. The EMS crews are out there working like nuts. The fire departments, swiftwater rescue teams are going crazy out there. And luckily, I've been off for a lot of it, so I'm not going to complain about that. Hope those guys are safe, and they're doing a good job for the citizens. Let's see what else has been going on. That's really about it. Been having a lot of problems with my back. Went on vacation a couple of weeks ago with my lady. We went to Carlsbad Caverns in New Mexico to go see the aliens. And my back went out in the middle of the vacation. Sucked. We had to cut it short. Drove back 8 hours from Amarfa, Texas in excruciating pain. And here I am. If you've seen the channel, you've heard me gripe about my back. It's nothing new. I've got 2 herniated discs and degenerative disc disease, which is a fancy way of saying arthritis in the back. Hopefully I'm going to be working with some doctors and see if we can't figure this out, because I like to do stuff and not just lay around and watch YouTube videos all day. Speaking of laying around and watching YouTube videos all day, been a couple new guys that I've been watching since my last video. The first guy is a guy named Will Carter. He's just doing some basic shave videos, doing his thing out there, probably in California, if I'm not mistaken. I may be wrong. Will, if you watch this, correct me. If not, cool. But check him out. I'll link him below. Another new guy who's been making videos on the scene is, I haven't caught his real name, but his channel is called Shavin' on the Dark Side. It's a great channel. He's a straight razor shaver mostly, and he's got some interesting takes on things because he comes at straight shaving from the African American point of view. Has a lot of good information about avoiding ingrown hairs and things like that, because that's pretty common in the African American population, from what I understand. I mean, all you have to do is walk down the shaving aisle and there's tons of products marketed towards the black community to help with ingrown hair problems, and us fair-skinned folks have that too. So check his channel out for tips about straight razors, straight shaving, ingrown hairs, all that good stuff. Also, recently he's been really going crazy and doing a lot of good stuff with fragrance reviews and whatnot. So go check him out, Shaving on the Dark Side. And the other guy I've been watching is a relatively new channel, but I think he probably had a channel in the past. Is a guy named Blake Barrington. He's out of London, I want to say. I may be wrong. But he's definitely not from the States based on his accent. And he's doing some shaving videos and some shave den reviews. He seems like he's been around for a while. His videos are pretty good. He's very comfortable in front of the camera. But anyway, go check him out too, Blake Barrington. Good shaver, good shaving videos. Alright, so I'm starting to sweat, so that means it's time to get to work. So over the past 6 months or so since I've made a video, I have had a handful of comments on one of the first videos I ever made. It was a video of me shaving with a razor that I have dubbed my Nemesis. If you've seen that razor, you know what razor I'm talking, or that video, you know what razor I'm talking about. If not, here it is. The Black Beauty. No, it's not a real Black Beauty. This is the Feather Popular. This was the second razor I ever purchased after my Micro Touch 1. If you watched my other video, you'll know that I wanted to love it, but I can't get good shaves out of it. I thought maybe it was because it's a twist to open, and that doesn't seem to be the case. I do get less quality shaves with twist to opens than I do with 3 pieces or 2 pieces, but I can still usually get pretty decent shaves and not get all irritated. But this one irritates me for some reason. So people have been watching that video, and a lot of the comments I've seen are, hey, use the feather blades in the feather razor. That will make your shave so much better. Well, when I bought this razor, I was new to wet shaving, and I was terrified to use the feather blades because they're so sharp. They'll cut you. They'll slice you up. It's the sharpest razor on the market, or sharpest blade on the market, I should say. Blah, blah, blah. I was so scared, I thought maybe I would need a tourniquet to put on after I shaved. I would cut myself up so bad. Not the case. I haven't used them yet, but I've got almost 2 years of wet shaving under my belt. And I think today is the day that I'm going to bring back the Nemesis razor. I've got it loaded with one of the deadly high stainless feathers. And I'm going to give this thing a run out. If you're not familiar with this razor, it's an all plastic handle. It's got a metal twist to open mechanism, metal top, but the safety bars are plastic. Kind of weird. But anyway, I want to love it. I hope I love it. I hope this is the key. I'll buy a grip of feather razors and I'll shave with this thing all the time if it works out. What's the rest of the gear today? Pretty basic stuff. I don't have a lot of fancy stuff. I don't care. It all works. Vanderhagen Deluxe Boar Brush. Vanderhagen Luxury Mug with the luxury soap in it. It's been blooming. I'm going to use that for some pre-shave. And there's something about this soap. I don't know. It's simple. It's inexpensive. It's got a nice scent, and it lathers pretty good for me. It gives me good protection. I enjoy using it. Like I said, I don't have a lot of super expensive stuff, but I've got some nicer stuff, some artisan stuff, and this works, and it's available locally, which is always a bonus. So we'll get lathered up. What else has been going on? That's really about it, guys. Back is out. Back hurts. It sucks. Vacation was great until the back went out. Haven't been shaving. Just been lazy. Still working on a update video for that Tagua holster if you're a gun guy as well as a shaving guy. Hopefully I'll get that out soon. Look at that. Got the brush loaded up. It's already starting to want to peak up. It's a good soap. Dig it. It's cheap. Pick it up at the local grocery or Walmart or pharmacy. It's easily available. If you haven't tried it, go for it. We'll get lathered up. I have found that it is a bit of a thirsty soap, but it can take the water. And so anyway, well, it's good to see that my technique hasn't changed. I'm still sloppy as all get out putting on lather. Not a big deal. That's really about it, man. Not much to talk about. The water. Not a lot else has been going on. Saving up for a house. Sucks. You know, Fed is a lot of speculation if the Fed's going to raise the interest rates, which kind of makes me nervous. Housing prices are going up because apparently the economy is so good. So may not be the best time to buy. I still don't have my 20% down payment just yet anyway, so I'm not that worried about it, but I'm hoping interest rates stay reasonable, below like, 4 or 5%. I think average right now is 3 and some change. But anyway, alright, so supposed to wipe it off the neck, not off your face where you're going to shave there. Alright, so it's a big mess. Let's heat the blade. And see how my Nemesis treats me tonight. Like I said, tourniquet standing by. Alright, I am fresh out of the shower. I did a head shave in the shower. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and say this. For all those people that suggested I use the feather blades, So far, I can tell the difference, and you guys were right on the money. The shave is already more comfortable. It seems to be less irritating and shaving better than I remember it shaving. So, maybe it always was a blade problem. Could also be I've got almost 2 years of experience doing this nowadays, so that could be part of it too. But right off the bat, definitely a much more comfortable shave. In case you were wondering, I had about 3.5, 4 days worth of growth there. And the deadly Ninja Sharp feather made pretty easy work of it. Not bad. Not bad at all. Alright. So first pass was good. Yeah, definitely less irritating or less irritation than I've had in the past with that particular razor. And closer, for sure. So maybe the Nemesis has been defeated. It's just a matter of right equipment and right equipment. We'll see how the second pass goes. So anyway, saving money for a house. Shaving. Kind of been on a hiatus of buying shave stuff because saving money for a house. I think my last purchase, shaving equipment wise, was a set of Norton sharpening stones. I'm going to try and sharpen up some of my straight razors that I have that are lacking in sharpness. As far as software, no new razors. And as far as software goes, I think the only other new gear that I've picked up has some Arco cream. I was going through my shave den the other day, realized that my shave cream game was lacking, so I decided I wanted to beef it up a little bit and try some new things. So in addition to the C.O. Bigelow cream that I think everybody and their mom has because you can buy it locally, and the Nivea extra sensitive shaving cream that you can pick up at the grocery store, and was some of the first stuff that I saw being used when I first started getting interested in wet shaving. Those were the only two creams I had. You know, watching some of the videos from the fellas who are across the pond, they have easy access to stuff that we can't get here very easily, particularly palm olive, Derby cream, and Old Spice, and of course the Arco cream. So Christmas time maybe, Maggard razors was having a sale. Picked up a tube of Derby cream and a tube of Palmolive. And picked up some Marco the other day as part of an add-on deal when I ordered my sharpening stones. The 3 tubes for like $10 or something like that. $9. 3 tubes, different flavors. So I've got some creams to start playing with, which is kind of cool. Not that I really need it anymore. Shaving gear, and I will probably go on a shaving hiatus here pretty soon and get a little more serious about putting money in the bank. But that's neither here nor there. We're here to talk about fun stuff, right? So, third pass. Well, let's see. Let's talk about the second pass first. Second pass was good. A little bit of the irritation that I felt previously when I used the razor, and it's usually on the across and against passes where I really noticed it the most previously, and less with the feather blade, but still there. So let's go against the grain. Yeah, against the grain for me is this way. It's kind of weird. Listen to it. Soap is working good. I like this soap. Going really no pressure. I'm starting to feel a little bit of that telltale irritation that comes with this razor for me, but not as bad as previously, like I said. The shave is closer than it has been. Still got some good slickness there. So that's the end of that pass. No, not super irritated. So I would say success. I do have some pickup stuff here. So let's get that knocked out. Alright. And we'll just give it a clean up here. Do the old Paul H double chin. Much better. There it is. I think part of it is the design of the razor. The way those big plastic safety bars are situated. It's not quite as forgiving for bad angle as some of my other razors. So My technique has to be more precise, I think. Alright, good enough. I ain't fighting with it. There at the end, I went over the same spots too many times on the neck. That's common for me. My neck grows crazy. Spirit fingers? No. My neck grows crazy and it's hard to get a good shave, so I never really get super smooth down there. Well, we'll get the old alum out and see how we did, because that's always the telltale sign, right? A couple spots that probably could use more, but burning on the neck. Cheeks, mustache, and chin are good. A little burning on the neck is what I expected. So, final verdict. Better shave. Better shave with the feather blade than previous. Feather popular. Not my nemesis anymore, but still may not make it into the regular rotation. We'll get to give it some time and see. But overall, it is a better shave. I'm happy with that shave. Finished off with the alum block. And as far as aftershave and stuff, I haven't decided yet. So I won't bore you with it. But there'll be aftershave and there'll be lotion. And it will probably be body lotion. This store brand. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I'm sorry it took so long for me to make another video. I'm sure you guys were out there waiting with bated breath. Hopefully I will be more regular in these endeavors. Good night, good shaves, God bless.